I was just thinking to myself. I was just thinking to myself. I keep reading, I keep obtaining knowledge, and I keep growing as an individual because I keep obtaining knowledge, I keep learning, so therefore I keep growing. So I'm changing rapidly. I'm changing like all the time, for the better. I'm bettering myself. And I start thinking to myself, I said, self, how is it that how is it even possible to not have a conflict of interest in the way that, how is it even remotely possible to not have a conflict of interest in thinking in the people that I used to hang with versus now? How is it even possible not to have a conflict if I think about it? Because if the people that I currently used to hang with or whatever, or not even just hang with, but people that I know or whatever, or associates, whatever the case may be, family, whatever you want to call it, if they're not expanding or not growing or not learning or not, expanding or growing, or basically, if they're not reading fucking books, I'm just going to be all the way honest and cut and dry. If they're not reading fucking books and learning and growing, then how is it possible that I don't have a conflict of interest? How will it even be possible for us not to have different viewpoints, or for us not to look at things differently, because I don't think the same anymore? So if these people are still thinking and doing things the same, and I keep changing, how can there not be a conflict of interest? If you really think about it, and I really start sitting down, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm finally to that point in my life where I am so tired of making all of the same dumbass decisions that I don't care who has something to say about it. Like, at this point, like, I've learned a lot. I'm gonna continue to learn until I die, but I've learned a lot, and my thinking is not the same. So the me now and the me a year or two from now wouldn't think the same. I wouldn't have the same type of thoughts. I wouldn't have the same type of solutions in mind. You know what I mean? It's just totally different. So, and I don't spend my money the same anymore. So it's like, it's going to be a conflict of interest for people who stop growing and people who continue to grow, because they don't see things the same anymore, because one stopped growing and the other continued to grow. Not saying that you're better than somebody because you read and they don't. No. But if you're not growing, you're dying. So with that being said, I want this to be very clear. From this moment forth, I do not care who likes the decisions I make or not. I don't care. The decisions that I'm making and the life that I'm living, for one, it's not even just for the people who are living right now. That's first and foremost. It's not even just for y'all. This is for generations to come. So save it. Save your input. Save your how you feel. I don't care. I'm doing what I need. I'm doing what I know needs to be done to get to where I'm trying to get to, and to get my children to where I'm trying to have them at, and the generations to come. So from this moment forth, I don't care about how you don't like the decisions that I'm making. Okay?